Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? It's your boy. It's GTO. It's Vibes with GTO, man. And the famous saying goes, elections have consequences. And one of the things I'm seeing that's, very disheartening, especially since we have, we are supposed to have a Republican, president, Republic, Republicans have so much control, in the House and in the Senate right now. It's kind of like, just seeing a lot of things being done. And what I'll say is this: I totally agree. Within any company, organization, there are things that you can do to streamline things, but now we're seeing a big reversal, and then we're seeing things where, me personally, I know how much data and information means, having information on people, having data on people. That's the big thing. All these companies, that's what, they've been doing for over the years. That's how, when it comes to AI and things like that, they're, getting your data and, being able to come up with, you know, scenarios of, what you may do tomorrow, how you may think or how you may feel, all these things, what products you may like. So all those things are important. But what we're witnessing right now is just a breakdown of everything. And, through chaos, that's how some people get what they really want to do across. One thing I already knew is that if somebody gives $250 million, they want that money back. And then I think I read an article the other day where it said that, he's still trying to fight to take 100 billion out of Tesla stocks, which is very concerning as well, because now what we see is we're seeing a lot of these power players, with money making a lot of moves. And I think even Steve Bannon said, he said, look, man, these oligarchs, they're in for their selves. And, that's what I really see. So, it's real unfortunate. And then, when you start talking about cutting things like, Medicare, Social Security, that's going to put a lot of disadvantaged people in a bad predicament. And I think people weren't expecting that. People weren't expecting so many people to start being laid off on a federal level. And a lot of companies are doing the same thing as well. It's just a lot going on, but a lot of these things are in place for a reason. And I would tell anyone, I agree with cutting things and downsizing, but be careful when you really go in and start taking out some of these guardrails and these protections, because those things are very serious. And then the last thing I want to say about Doge, Department of Government Efficiency, my big conflict with that is that Elon should have no part in that period. He should not even be able to be around it, because there are contracts that he wants, he's already applied for. There are contracts that he's already gotten. He's going to have information on competitors that he wouldn't have had without having this access. It really cuts down a crazy slope. So, I'm not going to get too deep into it, but it should be concerning to everybody, when it starts coming to information, guardrails being taken down, all these things. You just have to be careful. I'm big on transparency and, also, watching conflicts of interest. It's almost like this: they're not going to let you, work at a bank and then you're being able to be on a board of another bank and seeing their financials and things like that. It just doesn't. It's a conflict of interest. So if you have personal interest in certain things, then you shouldn't have any part of or be around anything that is even in that field or even in relation to that. That should be somebody else put in those things, and he could be an advisor to the side of something like that or something like that. But definitely conflicts. I heard about the Rivian contract, and the Rivian loan that was approved before Biden left, that may be in jeopardy, and that's here in Georgia. And it's not, that may impact a lot of people. So it's just a lot. I always just say, don't always believe what you hear from any side, and I'm grateful that my mom raised myself and my brothers to just be independent thinkers. She would tell us, even if I told you this, be a critical thinker about it. So that's my only advice to you. Be a critical thinker. It's a lot going on. A lot of this stuff is, a lot of things are being done with chaos. So, I see a lot of chaos. And normally when people are throwing a lot of chaos and things out there like that, it's to distract you from what's really going on. So, just be mindful, and yeah, I hope, whoever, anybody, supports, when it comes to politics, I hope that we will all hold them to a standard and, hold them accountable for what they said they were going to do. So it's your boy, it's GTO. It's Vibes with GTO. Let's get it. Yeah.